Hello guys, and welcome to a new video which is part of the Hydra series. In this video I'm going to show you infrastructure as a code, meaning I have a repository here that basically has the setup of network infrastructure, and for example here in this file you can see various information regarding switches. For example, link aggregation group settings, bridging settings for connections to servers, BGP settings for routing. And this setup uses BGP inside the data center in order to share routes among various routers. Now, the cool part about the setup is that within the main files, there's also a CI file, and this CI file dictates exactly which tests will be done in order to ensure that once the infrastructure has been deployed, everything works. Of course, after editing the code, you really want the infrastructure to be deployed first in the test environment. And that's exactly what I'm going to demo now. So after you deploy the code, at first there will be a check on the syntax. If the syntax is okay, then the code will be deployed, and after the new settings are deployed to the routers, there will be some tests, and the test will ensure that there is connectivity between the servers and also that the servers have connectivity to the internet. Um, before starting the script, I first want to show you something. So um, this is the environment that I'm using. These are all the servers, and I'm going to connect one of them. Mainly, I'm going to connect to the GitLab runner, which is the server which is used for automation, meaning it can connect to all other systems in order to deploy the new configuration. From this system, I'm going to connect to one of the servers, and here I'm going to show you the network setup. As you can see, one of the IPs is in a public range, which is obviously bad. So let's just change this IP range from a public IP to a private IP range. Within the main page, so this is actually the repo you saw previously. Let's actually search where the problem is located. So the problem we have is that we have 2020. So I'm going to search for that within the entire project. Okay, so it seems that the problem is located within the switches config and within the servers config. So I'm going to enter these files and change those subnets from 2020 to 1010. Okay, so here I'm gonna use Vim in order to change the subnets. It was 20.20. I want to change that to 10.20. Whatever. And let's do this with confirmation to be sure that it does what's required. So yeah, I want here, 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 and that was it. Okay, let's do this also in the servers file. Exact same thing, only that this time I'm not going to do it with confirmation since I already tested that once. Okay, now that looks okay. As you can see, the color on the right side changed from white to yellow, meaning that this master branch was edited. Of course, if you know Git, you're probably thinking, hey, you should not work on a master branch. Well, yeah, you can do that, and you can set different test environments for each branch so that you have your own test environment, for example, if there are multiple people working on the project. So now I'm going to do my magic and just push the code. I'm going to push it with change subnet. And this is going to push the code. Now if we go to pipelines, you're going to see that nothing happened, of course. Why nothing happened? Failed. Oh, I didn't get the last version. Well, that ruined the video. Yeah, I've merged it, whatever. Good. Try the push again. Now I have the last version. Now it got pushed. So this window is with the tests that are automatically done after you push a new code. And you can see here there's a merge, and this merge includes obviously the code which I didn't have, and also the new code which I push right now with the new subnets. So I'm gonna, till this runs, it's gonna run some checks here. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. It runs the first the check syntax, then it deploys, and then it tests. Till it does that, let's actually check the edits, because that's really cool. This really turns your infrastructure into code, and this allows you to see exactly all the modifications which have been done to your code. As you can see, the test runs successfully. So it did a test for connectivity between all servers, and it also tested the connectivity to internet for the servers. Now I'm going to go back to the server which I showed previously and see if it actually changed the network on the server. And yeah, as you can see, the network is now 1020 instead of 2020, so problem solved. I hope you enjoyed the video.